How's it going, Guardian? Shifty here, and today I'm back with another Legend Lost Sector guide. In this one, I'm going to be covering Metamorphosis in the Throne World. In my opinion, of the Lost Sectors in the rotation right now, this is by far one of the easiest to do. So if you're looking to get some exotics this season, make sure to look for the Metamorphosis Lost Sector in the rotation. Now let's look at the details for this Lost Sector. First, we're going to have Overload and Unstoppable champions. It has Arc Burn turned on. There's also going to be Arc and Solar Shields. And it has the Scorched Earth modifier. I think for this one, I'm just going to show you a full run on a Hunter, but I'm going to try to make it as general as possible so you can follow along on a Titan or a Warlock as well. Before I do that, let's get to my loadout. So for my subclass, I am using the Solar subclass. However, I don't think anyone in particular is necessary. You could use Void, you could use Arc, you could use Solar. There are some Solar Shields, so keep that in mind when making your selection. I'm not going to bother going over my Solar 3.0 setup because I'm hardly going to be using any abilities. Basically, I'm just going to be using my grenade if anything. So we'll just move on right to my weapons. So I think the weapons are the most important thing for this particular Legend Lost Sector. In my kinetic slot, I have the Night Watch Scout Rifle. This is just to stun unstoppable champions. In my energy slot, I have Cold Heart, which is going to be for Overload champions, but I'm pretty much going to use it for the entire Lost Sector, for ad clear, for champions, pretty much for everything. This does get a 50% damage boost due to Arc Burn, so keep that in mind. This is going to be an excellent choice for stunning overloads, but also for ad clear in this Lost Sector. Then in my heavy weapon, I do have Ascendancy, but I don't really even plan to use this unless absolutely necessary. And for the most part, my armor mods don't matter too much for the run, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, so I'll just quickly show you each piece of armor, and if you need to see anything in more detail, just pause the video. I also should mention you don't need any particular exotic armor for this either. The only mods you need are the champion mods, and I would highly recommend Revitalizing Blast from the seasonal artifact. Anyway, that is it for my loadout. Now let's get into the run. Let's take out this Overload champion right away. You can see that Cold Heart makes quick work of those Overload champions when you have the Overload Trace Rifle mod on. I'm going to toss a grenade in that group of enemies over there. I forgot I don't have the reloading dodge on. Let's take care of the sniper. You can pretty much use Cold Heart the entire time here. Should be another Overload champion somewhere around here. There it is. Get that stun before the protective totem, and Cold Heart again made quick work of that. Should be one more crystal. Looks like it's off to the left here. There it is. And let's take care of that moth coming my way. Perfect. Let me see if there's any special ammo over here so I can continue to use Cold Heart. I am not seeing any. So we shall move on to the next area. So again, for these Lost Sectors, I generally try to take it just a little bit slower. That way you are able to kind of see the general flow of the Lost Sector. So down here, Screams do spawn behind you in this area, so you do have to be careful for that. We have an Overload champion again. Take care of that with Cold Heart. There's going to be an Unstoppable champion as well. Again, Revitalizing Blast is an excellent choice for these Lost Sectors because stunning those champions does create that explosion, which does some AoE around the champion, and it does significant damage to the champion itself. Let's take out the Screed from behind. Let's look for anything else that may be up here. Alright, let's take care of some of these enemies. I knew there was a Screed back here somewhere. Should be another one as well. There it is. Yeah, your choice of exotic, your choice of subclass really shouldn't matter too much for this one. Any should work. I think the weapon selection is the most important part. Let's take care of the crystals so we can damage this knight. The last one is up there, and the knight's just kind of chasing me for whatever reason. Alright, off to the boss fight we go. So in the boss fight, there is going to be an unstoppable champion. I'm pretty much out of cold heart right now, so I won't be able to use that too much. Stun the champion. Let's take out the crystals and do a little bit of damage to the boss. I'm going to go ahead and use Blade Barrage, which seemed to do the trick. All we have to do is finish off the champion to get that platinum rating, and we should be good to go. Alright, champion is defeated. Door is open. Let's open the chest. And there we have it. That is a platinum completion of the Metamorphosis Lost Sector during Season of the Haunted. Again, this run should be generic enough that you can use it on a Titan, Hunter, or Warlock. If you're trying to make this Lost Sector easy, Divinity would work fine, but I think Cold Heart is the way to go. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.